Bruce Kreitler from Broken Willow Tree Service here with us now to talk about trees. Hi, Bruce. Thanks for being with us.
Well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Well, first we want to point out and say congratulations because this year you were named, you're one of the 5 people this year to earn the True Professional Honor from the International Society of Arboriculture.
You got it right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, very good. Well, thanks so much for coming out. And we want to talk about trees because with the drought, a lot of folks may be seeing as summer ends that their trees might not be looking so hot. How do you keep a tree healthy during the summer and especially the dry summers we've been having?
Well, the best thing would be if you could talk to Julie and get her to steer the remnants of that hurricane over us.
I know, right?
West instead of east. That would be really helpful if we just weren't having dry conditions. But unfortunately, we live in West Texas, and while we have wet years, I would say the dry years probably outnumber those quite a bit.
Right.
Well, basic tree care, keeping your trees healthy to start with, is very helpful. You know, if a tree's not thrifty to start with,
right.
Taking away 10 inches of annual rainfall is not going to help that situation.
Yeah.
So now, having said all that, whatever shape your trees are in right now, that's the shape they're in, and we can't go back and change anything in the past. So what I've been recommending heavily is proper fertilizations.
Okay.
Anything that will improve soil health, just anything to make conditions better for the trees. Now, trees really kind of have to take care of themselves. They have to make their own food. You know, through the photosynthetic process in their leaves, and you have to help that process.
Right. I was going to say, lots of times people don't really, I mean, you think about your grass and your flowers, but I kind of don't think about the trees. They're just left to deal with it, like you said, you know? So what are maybe some signs that your tree's really needing some help? What should you look for?
Well, defoliation is a big one at the wrong time of year. In fact, if you look around the big country right now, because of the extremes of weather we've had last year, and don't forget we had a really bad winter in front of that really bad summer, with a nice hailstorm in between in some places.
Right.
So if you look around the big country right now, you'll see that there's some of the weaker species like the maples. Now maples are great trees. We all love maples.
But they're not doing so
good. But they don't do very well in West Texas. If you'll take a look at them, they're struggling. Sycamores, they're having a hard time. Cottonwoods, you know, they're not doing so well.
Help them out.
Well, if you can. And the problem is, by the time you get to these extremes, where half or 3/4 of the leaves have already turned brown and fallen off, it's a little late to start trying to help.
Right. Well, overall, though, you know, don't be afraid to call a professional because sometimes helping out a tree can be a big job. But Bruce, thanks so much for coming out. We appreciate it, and congratulations. Go celebrate your honor this weekend.
Thank you.